Test, test, test. I know I'm here. It's wild. Oh wow, the audio levels are just insane. Hang on, let me just adjust these a little bit so a little bit less loud. I think it's better. But yeah, my winter car has been announced, and it will likely come out in the next week or two. And I found this out completely out of nowhere, like yesterday. Do 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 do. Hang on, I'm gonna just. That was just the music, but check this shit out. It's my winter car. It's on Steam. It's not out yet, but it will be. And this is the trailer. And the capture's frozen for some reason. There it goes. Capture's way laggier than the actual video. Don't know why. There's no early access to crashing this time. It's a very high energy trailer, this, not gonna lie. But yeah, I had no idea, and apparently he has been for the last couple of weeks, every so often going live and just showing off bits of the game. Apparently the house is still mostly unchanged, but we're also not going to be based in the house. So, you know. Also, from what I can tell, this is on the lake. I think this is the lake, but I might be wrong. And then we got, like, pictures of the car, new box, the rivet. We got the number plate for some reason. Yeah. Block heater going on there. I imagine that's going to come in handy. So, I've got bad news. Okay, first off, this is the store at the end of the streets over here. The place where you get your car certified is going to be just around the corner, and the back there is where you found the phone number in my summer car. This is there. Presumably, warm clothing helpful when you've got a heat meter. This is so the apartment block that you could mod your way into and like live in with mods. Looks like it has gotten an upgrade. This is probably going to be the player's home. Got a TV going on, so that's probably the case. We got we got lake racing, which looks so fun. Look at that shit. That looks so fun. Like, look at that. Also, this is not the Satsuma. From what I've been talking about it with other people, the general belief is this is not the Satsuma. Which, I mean, it looks very similar, but it isn't quite there. Oh yeah, and TMO has gone out of business. That's the gas station. Or at least that's, you know, where the gas station would be. Permadeath is going to be interesting, very much so, yeah. But he very deliberately did that, but that's a gas station 24-hour this time though. That's nice. With a food thing. PSK is apparently an older it's a parody of an older gas station brand in Finland. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's like communal restaurant space or something. I honestly don't know. Oh, and he upgraded to the Tangerine. That's the drunk guy in the green car in my summer car. He's upgraded to a red pickup. You still want new cars? You don't need no cars. Got new parts. You got carburetor. Got a new carburetor. We got high performance. I think that says carbureted spark plugs, but that doesn't make much sense. We got a high performance alternator. Yep. Oh, and because we're going to be driving in the winter, of course, a rear-wheel drive vehicle, you can put weight in the back of your car. In the form of, I think these are salt bags. They might be sand, but they're probably salt. Of course, you got your TV gambling, in what appears to be a much more formal establishment. This is likely the gas station we saw. And we're back to the beginning. But yeah. Excited for that. Turn that off, turn that on, and start this game. There's no mods installed, by the way. Hydrate? Done. So, my goal, now that we actually have a concrete... He has said that it's not coming out. He said that it is coming out prior to the release of So the release of 2020 next year. It's coming out before next year. Drink of choice right now is just water. I just got a big glass of water. Feel like this is new? I don't remember that being the poster. Yep, it is nice. It is simple. Apparently, right now, this note is even still here in my summer card, because obviously it's just the same game with snow and new stuff to do, right? Alright, well, we're gonna want this. It's always nice at the start of the game when you got like 200 frames a second, you know? There it goes. 926 bucks, okay. But yeah, we're going to be living in towns. That's going to be cool, because honestly, living all the way out here, while very thematically great, is kind of a hassle to get back and forth. But I imagine there's going to be some reason that we come back here frequently. That feels like something you would do. Less than a month until you go to the Philippines for 4 months? Hell yeah. Enjoy that. Alright, so what am I going to need to bring with me? I'm going to bring the juice. I need to get the tires, which are there. I need gas can, diesel can. But for the record, we still don't know if we're going to be able to import our saves. That's still an unknown. Looking into going places like Japan, China, South Korea, Thailand, etc. while you're out there? Sounds like a fun time, honestly. Oh, good. Thunderstorm. That's what I need. At least it looks like it'll hit and then it'll be... Well, maybe not. I'm gonna need a U. Okay, then. You can tell that I haven't played in a minute. I think I'm not going to drive the Kekmet. I'm going to use the boat, but I just want to use the Kekmet to get all the stuff down to the water. Yes, I think I've also seen them adding electric trucks. And cars? Hell yeah. Alright, there's the gas cans, the tool, the beer. I don't have any... No, okay. Order for wrenches. Good idea, yes. I mean, I will undoubtedly have built the entire car before they arrive, but it's always good to have them. Yeah, I don't need it. I was debating if I wanted to bring the mini bike, but... Fuck, I really should. I need to. I'm not planning to go far, but I'm gonna have to like haul stuff back to the I'm gonna have to haul stuff back. And it's useful to leave it in town, so. Alright, here we go. I love the cleverness of that, because you're not taking the helmet off. You're closing your eyes, and it's spotting the helmet on the ground in front of you. The new Legends ZA game? Oh, you talking about Pokemon? Well, fuck me, I guess. Yeah, I've heard that it has some wild performance issues to the point where they've, like, got things like stutter stepping in the background in order to, like, save frames. That's ridiculous. Fair enough. $50 is honestly a pretty good runtime for a game. Do you know that, like, Mario 64 has like crash issues after like it's like some like 4 days or some shit like that? They're barely turning, goddamn. Probably, yeah. I'm just gonna turn that down for you guys. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that, yeah. Especially once my winter car comes out. I know. I was just so... I was tired. For lack of a better term, I was tired. Yeah. There was like there was the whole thing with diabetes. There was just... Yeah. Real life had to happen for a bit. On the plus side, the diabetes is well under control now. Doctor appointment actually was like 2 days ago. And TLDR, everything's copacetic. Yeah. Oh, trust me, it's not hard. It's not easy to maintain. There are things that I have had to change drastically, but yeah, I'm doing better now, and I'm very happy that I'm doing better now. Got a lot more energy than I did. I'm not tired basically constantly. You don't realize it. I mean, it doesn't help that it tried to assassinate me, but you know. My sleep schedule these days tends to actually be pretty regular person-ish. I will note, by the way, that while I'm going to be streaming more, I'm not committing to any schedule, days on, days off, times. I'm going to stream when I feel like streaming. Also, I got into a playtest for a game that is really fucking fun. And I'm excited for it to come out sometime soon. And I don't think it's the one that you sent me, DM, because you sent me a playtest invite. Pretty sure you sent me like a tower defense style dish, but you're the tower. Okay, that's fine. But what it is called? Restory. This. That's not what I meant to do. But yeah, this is really fun. I've put 5 hours into the demo, so I've got 500,000 yen in it in the demo. Also, of all the devices in it so far, the only one that I have a deep-seated hatred for working on is the Walkman. The Walkman sucks. The Atari 2600, the PlayStation 1, all of those are fantastic. Man, I came here for this. I might come back for the other stuff later, if I want a camera. I'll come back for the camera right now. That one. What do I think of the new Steam controller? I am hyped for it. I want one. My existing Steam controller is getting very worn out, and I would love a new one. As somebody that owns a Steam Deck, I love the controls. I love the inputs. It is a great setup. Turning that into just a controller is fantastic. I hope that they can get the price down, because ultimately that's going to make or break whether or not people buy it. Because honestly, the price of regular controllers is insane. Oh yeah, no, it definitely is. Hang on. Is this better? Maybe. I don't know. Can't tell. Much better? Good. But yeah, right now, the price of controllers is just nonsensical. Doesn't sound like I'm peeking out good. How's the stream quality, by the way? Is it sharp and everything? How it should be? Spurs did a while ago on two Series 2 Pro controllers, and not gonna lie, kind of worth. Absolutely. But the Steam controller has next-gen magnetic as next-gen magnetic sticks. Oh my god, he did optimization. Did you see that? That popped into existence. That wasn't there. Oh my god. Holy shit, guys. That might explain the frame rate. For what it's worth, I also told OBS to do that thing where I encode all the substreams, so they should also be decent quality. So, yeah. This, and by substreams, I'm talking about the, what are they called? The encoding. Have I seen anything on Bradley the Badger? No, I have not. Should I know that name? Because I feel like I should, but I don't know. Can you tell your streamers how to practice with the bike? I just realized I came over here and I didn't bring the stuff. Okay. Don't let me leave until I'm gonna need two-stroke fuel. One of those. One of those. I think that's the full set. I'm gonna need two of those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One of those bad boys. It's David Solani who worked for Ubisoft and Christian Cantamessa who worked on Red Dead Redemption and Middle East. I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. Fun fact, if you put something on there, it'll lock it in place when you start the bike. Yonez, yes. Bradley the Badger. Will do. You know what? I'm gonna leave this here. Because it'll be faster to bring back the gas cans this way. Shut the game again for you guys. It's quiet. Hmm. Actually, that... Huh. That... Yeah, Bradley the Badger looks neat. This house feels new. I don't think it is, but it feels new. Hmm. Weird. But yeah, no. Let's see. I'm gonna want to grab you and you. Is there anything else I need to bring? Nope. Sure, I was an idiot because I could have used the bike and just held one, had the other one on the back. But no, I had to carry them. Do I need the diesel right now? I mean, for the tractor, technically, but it usually has enough fuel to last a bit. Yeah, I think I'm good on fuel. For diesel, at least. I mean, I'm gonna bring them both back, but I don't think I technically have to. Maybe I should have driven the tractor to town. Take a lot longer to get here, but one quick loop of the dirt roads is all it would take. Shudder to imagine trying to bring everything on the bus. That'd be a task. Shit. Maybe? I need gasoline minimum. Well, the good news is he left the front door open. Man, this is really exemplifying how much slower this I am, because normally I'm out well before he closes. At this point, I'm usually on the way back to the island. Also, this is going in tractor, so fuel oil, which is fine. Of course he did. This is what I should have done in the first place, and I'm dumb for not having done so. Instead of juggling the whole way over, I should have used the bike. So yeah, so apparently GTA 6 got delayed a second time. Very depressing. Looking forward to playing that. Oh well. Welcome back. I realized I was an idiot and I shouldn't be carrying these over one by one. At least on foot. That's what you're nom-nomming. Because I'm drifting a bike. A mint chocolate ice cream. Oh, man. Can't do that to me. No, you can. I haven't had ice cream in... fuck, a year. More than. And let me tell you, when you go low sugar diet, you get cravings. I love how the bike's just listed sideways for some reason. Because of the battery. Slightly on one side. That's not how that works. No, it absolutely wouldn't. There's multiple reasons why that wasn't a very good way to do that. Oh man, imagine if you still own this in my... How deadly would this be in my winter car? Just this little dirt bike on friggin' like ice. Oh, I guarantee you, every car from this game will end up in my winter car. As far as I can tell, it's the same engine. Like straight up, like not even like an updated version of Unity, as far as I can tell. I might be wrong, but looking at it gave the impression. Which, I mean, fair enough to him, if he can make a good game in it. Sorry, I'm not being very talkative right now. I'm just focusing on, you know, not wiping out. I don't know why there's an engine shut-off button when the answer to making shut-off is you step off of it, but... How many gears does your mini bike have? 4. Plus reverse. Automatic shifting? My summer car fully supports automatic shifting. There's just no automatic car. The package that he used to set up how the cars drive and all that fully supports automatic shift. Automatic transmissions. Yeah. And I know this because at one point when I was messing around with mods, I did actually, I was messing with Satsuma specifically, and I discovered that there was a toggle. You could just make the Satsuma automatic. And I tried it and it worked. It just shifted gears automatically. But that takes away a lot of the fun of driving the Satsuma, honestly. It's a clunker. It's supposed to have a manual transmission. It ain't got none of that fancy bullshit. Gonna need that. Oh yeah, have you heard the weather news in Canada? There, part of Canada is presently -50. Actually, a little bit colder than that. Not near me, but still. -50 Celsius. But honestly, at that point, does it really matter that much? Alright, I'm not going to go get the tires tonight because I am going to go sleep by saving and reloading the game multiple times. That's fine.
Tänään meillä on erikoistarjous kaljasta. Kun ostaa yhden kaljan, niin saa ostaa seuraava samaa hintaa.
Remember when he just like pulled it out from underneath the counter? And then later on he would walk back here. Now he does a whole rigmarole with actually using a microwave without buttons on it. Next update, the buttons update, question mark? True. You can see his code trying to make him look at me, because they're always programmed to look at you. And then another piece of code making him look at the microwave, so his head just subtly twitches every 4 seconds or so. But yeah, this is going to be gone in my winter car. This is going to be replaced by a new gas station chain by the look of it. Oh, you know what the best part about it being so cold in Canada is, though? Yesterday I woke up, my furnace wasn't working. That was fun. The igniter for the pilot light had failed. And at some point, the pilot light had gone out. A little bit, yeah. End result, of course, was at the end of everything, you know, new igniter. But like, oh boy. There we go. It's morning. You had to go give it a pat on the tummy, and it got better after some rest. Yeah, get more or less, yeah. Or you know, calling the land management, which is technically the co-op I live in. And within like 45 minutes, there was a person here fixing the furnace. You know, although it did get cold, like it was properly cold. Create an infinite acceleration machine with mods. Something. I mean, maybe. No. No, I'm actually playing unmodded because it isn't confirmed, but the rumor on the windmill for years now has been that you'll be able to import some of your progress from my summer car into my winter car. Right? And I want to be able to, you know, bring some of my summer car into my winter car.
Vittujen kevään nää. Säkin kotiis.
Fuck. I didn't mean to pee. At some point? Trying to remember the button to push. J. Turn that down for you guys. I may have to suffer with it, but you don't. Fuck, I didn't mean to pee. The old man mid-escape from home. That's... yeah. And yeah, you're not wrong. Probably at some point. I'm not going to say when, but I will say eventually. Alright, we got about half a tank. So that'll be gone by the time we're like halfway across the lake on the way back. Seneko, I could, but I honestly didn't enjoy it that much. It wasn't... it's not my type of game. Expedition 33, like, it's a very beautiful game, and I will probably play it at some point, but it's a game that I have to be in a mood for. It's fine. Do I think it deserved Game of the Year? Yes. Is it my Game of the Year? No. Oh, who here's heard about Hightail? Hightail. Pre-ordering Hightail? I am very much of the same mind if I can make it happen. Satisfactory Plus is available in 1.0. What's Satisfactory Plus? Oh. I remind you that we've never actually beaten Satisfactory. And you want to add more Satisfactory per Satisfactory. Oh god. Not more screws. Like, at a certain point, you just need a screw belt. Like, a belt that only does screws, but does, like, 10,000 of them. That should be a neat mod. Item-specific belts. It refuses to transport other items. Oh, trust me, DM's aware. 9,000 a minute? I mean, that's, that's a pretty good number of screws. I'll give you that. We're not talking about metal ones. There's a card there that I would like to steal. I'm not going to because I'm not suicidal, but I would like to. I will come for you, Pigman. Yeah, you're right. Well, actually, no, because I actually somewhat dislike screws in Satisfactory. They're using too many things and in too large of volumes. You end up having, like, localized screw infrastructure every time you need screws. It's absurd. There's the dance pavilion where you punch a guy and steal his watch because you're a good person. It's not a cheap watch either. You just mug the guy. He's drunk. You punch him, he punches you. Whoever passes out first gets the watch. Second. Whoever doesn't pass out gets the watch. There we go. Really? Interesting. You know what would be fun? Would be doing a run through of Factorio, but like with the DLC, and just beat the game with the DLC. I would need to turn off some of my mods though, because I've found that as I get to late game, I tend to get really laggy. DLC is the same price as the main game? Yeah. It's worth it, though. It octuples the amount of gameplay. The base game you can beat in 8 hours. The DLC takes about 80. If you're being fast, but not a speedrunner. You've only ever played... Really? Fair enough. Yeah, no, yeah, the newish, not really new, super new anymore, but the DLC for Factorio, um, amongst other things, it adds like 6 planets, and you have to set up orbital logistics and build ships to go between them. The fuck are you doing there, bud? He's an NPC who deliberately tries to get hit by you in your car all the time. You know, because you need that. You need the prison time in this game. You know. But yeah, and each planet you land on, you basically start down a new technology tree, which complements your existing one, and in many ways multiplies your ability to produce stuff. It's actually very neat. Pick any class with full body metal armor. The gender slider changes literally nothing. Well, I mean it. Hey, that means it's good armor. And we're almost empty. Just driving up the coast of the lake here. I think you start out with like a full tank back at the island over there where you live. Oh, damn. Ladies and gentlemen, she's done. And this is why you buy 2-stroke fuel. The best part is that if you don't have fuel with you and you run out of fuel in the middle of the lake, you'll drown before you make it back to the freaking shore. I think you'll probably starve or die of thirst before you make it back to anywhere where you can get a ride. And anything that you left on the boat is just stuck there. Do as I say, not as I do. Yep, no, that is a great mod to have. I will fully admit that. Genuinely, yeah. Like, if I install any mods, they're going to be mods that don't add anything to the game in terms of things that would affect a save file. I want, light switches. I want nothing that spawns an item that is necessarily something that might get saved, Nothing that changes game. The floor cover is a thing that you spawn in the world. Unless it's a really nice one that puts the button on the wall. That one's nice. I'd love to get that. But that mod disappeared and I've never seen it again. I'm gonna ask this door a question. I'm also slightly boozy, as you can tell by my wobbling of wibbles. A wibble wobble. There was also a different light switch light mod that I liked that came before the one that I've been using for ages. That also disappeared. It was a different color, but it like put the light in a different spot. All right, now to not die from wasps. What am I hearing? It sounds like music. Someone's singing. I remember the days when these weren't here, so you could just grab the tires to the ceiling. That was bliss. Because what you used to do, there's a kitchen right here. There's like a stovepipe that you can, like a stove right here. And you used to be able to just reach up and grab the tires to the ceiling. And the solution to that was put the tires on the mattress so that you can't reach them. Which, I mean, functional. Full credit. Full marks. What am I hearing? But yeah, no, you would reach up right here and grab the tires right there. Yeah, the original one was like a green strip or something. Yeah, no, it was a green strip across the top of the light switch. Coming from over there, I think. Remember when Half-Life pioneered physics? Or Half-Life 2, rather? Half-Life 2 crawled so this game could run. I'm fairly sure this is not the intended way to do this, but... Oh, you found... Oh, neat. Honestly, if I was making that mod, the way I would probably do it is it would be A, RGB. So you can select, you know, your color favorite. But B, it wouldn't even be like importing a model. It would just be at runtime. It would just be coloring the lights and making them glowy. You know, I'm pretty sure there is an in-game piece of lore where someone says casually, oh yeah, I think the tires are in that attic. But I don't recall who says it, when, or why. Is it? I feel like these signs are new, but I don't remember well enough to say. I mean, the radio's new. Give you a character name? Okay. Character make character face. No, that's a bit mean. Wibble. W-I-B-B-L-E.
Oi vittujen kevät.
Alright, I can just swear.
Jumalauta. Voi vit. No mitä helvettiä? Perkele.
W-I-B-B-L-E. Wibble.
Satana. Jumalauta. Jumalauta. Voi vittu. Voi vit. No mitä helvettiä? Jumalauta. Voi saatana. Jumalauta. Voi saatana. Vittujen perkele. Saatana. Jumalauta. Voi vittu.
I love that this is a legitimate strategy for, like, dealing with stress in the game, is you just curse like a sailor. I usually just stick with smoking. Don't smoke, by the way, everyone. Unless it's a video game, in which case, smoke. I mean, your solutions for stress in this game is literally sauna, island, smoking, or swearing. So, I'm partial to the smoking. It's easy, it's quick. It does eventually get a bit much, though. You will eventually reach a point where you're basically having to, like, if you're not smoking, you need to start smoking, because your stress just flies through the roof. You found the only reason anyone should now play My Summer Car? And what is that? Did someone mod in a Ford Bronco? It's called Master Boy, and you can play Game Boy games in My Summer Car. Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, did you see that you can just download a multiplayer mod now? You just play My Summer Car together. It's a thing. It's too bad that it came out, like, not long before my winter car, but... Oh, wait, did I grab the axe? I don't think I grabbed the axe. Nope, I left the axe behind. Maybe quick adaptation for my winter car. Depends on how much of the code's changed, but yeah. I hope so.
Vittu, ei saa. Perkele. Voi vittujen kevät. Jumalauta. Satana. Jumalauta. 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 Perkele. Jumalauta. Vittu. Jumalauta.
Yeah, there's implication that this mansion's haunted. If anyone's curious. It's not the only place either. There's a couple of places on this map that are lore-wise considered haunted. Boobies, Jesus Christ. Fun fact, by the way, bees and ants are both descendants of wasps that decided to stop being such massive assholes. Yeah. And that is why sometimes you can find an ant with wings on it. It's not a queen ant or anything like that. It's got a mutation. A recessive gene, the wings, has resurfaced. Yeah, no. I mean, you know, I say that. I mean, fire ants exist and bullet ants. So, I mean, you know, they didn't all decide to stop being assholes, but, you know. That being said, I love the characterization of wasps as boobies. For multiple reasons. Many of them I'm sure you can guess. I'm very curious to find out what we get to bring along to my winter car. Like, does it assess the value of our Satsuma and sell it and give us a portion of that money? Or is it nothing? Or do we start as a millionaire if we steal the briefcase? Or have we blown it all? There's so many possibilities. Yeah, does he commit Sudoku if we don't steal the briefcase? Because, like, his life is not going great. Nobody that drinks that much alcohol is having a great life. Let's be real. Nobody that can down 24 bottles, 2 liters each, of moonshine in, like, 20 minutes is having a good life. Even if he did win the lottery, you know? Fuck, not even 24 hours. You can give it to him and immediately drive to the dump and pick up the empty bottles. It's not 24 hours, it's 24 minutes. Like, he chugs that shit. It is gone. Just obliterated. I just realized I didn't turn down the volume for you guys, but it's too late for me to reasonably do it now, so. Sorry about that. Loud boat is loud. Can't forget the iron lung all in one. Oh, right. In the shower. Yeah. Yeah, having a shower, taking a piss, smoking an entire cigarette, all at the same time. Yep. And like the whole thing, one breath. That's yes. You know what I forgot was the bucket on the island over there. I also forgot to buy sugar and yeast. So I guess once I unload, I know what I gotta do.
Semmosta. Sanoppa muuta. No. No. No.
His voice is very different when he's not screaming obscenities.
Jumalauta.
But yeah, I was entirely focused on getting everything for, like, the car. That I forgot, oh, I'm going to need money. I'll leave this in here with the boat, because why not? Just wondering where you went. Do you know how little that pays to your time commitment to deliver those hay bales? On the other hand, apparently strawberries is decent. The amount that you get paid goes up over time, as I understand it. I could, but that sucks all the fun out of the game, honestly. Having done that before, you kill them off, and then the game is just trivial. There's nothing to do. Like, 3/4 of the game is basically, yes, I need money to do that. I could try gambling, that's true. Yeah, I mean, the odds of winning at the lottery are slim to none, and the odds of winning at the card game to win the second house, which honestly is probably something I would scrap. Yeah, we could do scrap recovery. It's a couple $1,000 each. Absolutely. But that's only 4 times. You can't do that more than that. Honestly, what I would love to see would be that for them, I mean, and it's never going to happen, but I would love for them to add more people that want to buy firewood. Yeah. And that doesn't actually add anything to the game, so that's fine. Like, in terms of things that would, like, cause it to show up in a save file. In fact, most of them don't, to be fair. They're mostly saved external, but... So, did I take the two-stroke fuel out by mistake? Because I left it in there on purpose, and I might have taken it out. Totally did. That lives there now. Woo! Yeah. Things that keep the game fresh are never a bad thing. Do you want to be the bus driver, bus driver, bus driver? Do you want to be the bus driver, bus driver? Do. That's gonna be Fleetari, not Fleetari, TMO. Oh, it's Grandma. Oh, I left the fishing thing back in there too. Now that I think about it. Is this a new counter? Feels more detailed than it used to be. Oh. How did any of this stuff stay in here?
Saatana.
What's in your lungs? Because I'll tell you what's in mine, and it's cigarette smoke. Spark plugs do not go in there. I just realized I don't know if I bought enough light bulbs, because I don't recall if I need light bulbs for the rear lights. Honestly, it says a lot about how little I've played of this game recently. Asbestos? I mean... Get that stone lung going on, you know? I hope so, because I certainly don't have a mod installed to show me bolt sizes, which I might install because fuck my life. But we'll see. Like I'm fairly sure I remember how to put it together. Something replace the flag with a list of bolt sizes for all the parts. That was like one of those early mods that someone made. Which was a clever solution to the problem. Fully admit that. I think there was like a revision or two due to mistakes. Which, you know, also makes sense. 10W40. That's actually like a not heavy oil, honestly. Yes, but I haven't looked at it in a minute. Although I will note somebody left a message on the mod the other day that said it works, but it's giving me way too much money. Heat management, really? So I have to worry about, like... Okay, are we talking about heat management like we're having to worry about enemies on our tail, or heat management like temperature? Temperature, okay. These are tires. Oh yeah, you know, I think the biggest improvement coming to my winter car over my summer car that we know of, like for sure, is none of the parts of the car, other than the frame I suppose, are like individual, so you can have more than one set of pistons. A synth, yep. Am synth. Hello, Speedy Cat. Putting away the hull, which is just everything needed to build the car. And then probably going back out because I need to go get the fishing basket and the kill you bucket. Been using your pro character a lot lately? Hell yeah. Oh man, I need to disable those. But fine. Trust me, I get my exercise these days. Because I'm already tired. He's already dead, Jim. Thanks for the follow. I have no idea if my alerts are working. I think they aren't. This is my like first time streaming in like 10 months, maybe a little bit more. No, more than that, honestly. Fuck, it's been a minute. Just so much has happened. Anyway. Let's put this stuff away. I'm excited to get to build a new car. You know, like a new car. I think it's a Ford. Fin lips. God damn it. Oh, topless. Oh, I'm falling asleep. I should do something about that. Like sleep.
Ai, ai, ai.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was half expecting it to be, oh. Right. There's the window, which means the door is here. Alright, so, okay, where am I? Okay, I'm on the bed, I think. Okay, that's the poster, that's that, which means the door is here. There it is. I could just barely see that there, and I could just barely see that. Which gave me enough information to know the light switch is here. Just barely. You always pee in the shower game? I normally do that. Normally what I do is I'll get in the shower, I'll turn it on, I will pee, and I will smoke an entire cigarette all at the same time. Gotta get those iron lungs trained up, you know? Just one drag, entire cigarette. That's just finished life, really. Yep. Pee, drink, smoke, shower. Yep. You and I, we play the same. My glasses are filthy, goddamn. I can't say that I regularly bring chips with me into the shower, but it has happened. I've also killed myself by eating 4 bags. Yeah? Hi? I will be, right back. Oh. Apparently the game, crashed when it did that, but okay. I'll be right back. sorry about that. I'm back. What is playing right now? I actually don't know what local forecast slower.mp3 is. And changing it so I should be able to hear it did nothing. Good. I have no idea what's playing. And changing it so I should be able to hear it did nothing. Good. I have no idea what's playing. Oh, it's that. Now the game crashed when I left. Which was an interesting choice for the game. I hope that didn't, like, mess up my save. Nope, I'd say we're good. Morning even, hell yeah. I need to make that fly go away. Alright. But yeah, no, I haven't actually managed to kill myself with chips in this game before. Because you eat 4 bags, you just get deadly dehydrated. It's kind of weird. Oh, that's what I forgot to grab. I forgot to grab the tachometer. Yeah. So much more useful than a clock, if you ask me. It does occur to me, though. Chances are, if I go and grab the stuff, it has been 2 days since I ordered that toolkit. I might be able to just go pick it up. Could be stood in the water after doing water swim. Yeah, exactly. I actually ate 4 bags of chips and immediately started drinking water from the kitchen tap. And I still died of dehydration before I could bring my thirst level high enough to not die. And away we go. and down the volume of that goes for you guys. Hmm. What do you think? Is that like a piece of plywood or is that like a piece of steel? Plywood? Yeah, likely, yeah. Because it could just be like a rusted piece of steel, but it's got like a bit of a texture to it. I don't know if I'd use corkboard for this, but ply at least. Because like it is putting a lot of pressure on it. And it's gonna get wet. I'm just glad that the game doesn't make you have to like manually control it. So you're like have to boat backwards the entire way at all times. Unless you're going straight, I guess, in which case it would just do this. You know what? I needed to go back to the store anyway to buy the sugar, so this is a good trip. Sugar and yeast. Probably should have drank and eat before I left though. Oops. I appreciate it doesn't disable the ability to try to start the engine when the engine's running. Worth it. Oh yeah, they're unlimited. Huh, this one's actually so they don't disappear when they explode, they just hang out. Okay. My head was in such boat mode just then that I was turning right, trying to turn left because of how boats work, and pivot points and stuff. Can I just tell you how happy I am that the frame rate is over 200 right now? Think about that. Think about how wild that is. Think about how much time I've spent playing this game with a frame rate where it's locked to 20 because it doesn't show lower. I don't think it's ever gotten to 5 frames a second. It has certainly gotten to low frames per second. I believe that red building there is where we're going to be living in my winter car. I think we're going to be in one of those apartments. Probably the one that has a modeled interior, to be fair, other than the one that is owned by Drunk Man. Oh, good. Hey, DM. I've got a job for you. Thank you. That's a name. Correctional Golem. That's actually huh. Fantasy prison? Where they use golems as guards? That's a neat concept, actually. I mean, it is a spam bot, but it's a neat concept. Oh yeah? Do tell? Hail to the bus driver, bus driver, bus driver. Hail to the bus driver, hail. Fuck, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Oh. I don't think he opens on Wednesdays. I need to double check this, but I'm pretty sure. What the fuck are these suggestions? works at Timo's shop. I was wondering if his hours would be in there. What an ad. Blocking everything I need to see. 10 to 20, Monday to Saturday. Okay, so he should be open. It's not open on Sunday. It's Fleetari. Okay, I'm just early. It'll still be there in my winter car. Okay. I was under the impression that he had, like, gone bankrupt. Because I know there's, like, a new gas station just over here, I think. Also, I do need to pay for fuel as well. With any luck, my package will be here, but at the very least, I'll be able to pay for my fuel and buy some sugar and yeast. And maybe a bit of food, because I'm hungry. What are you actually... Oh, you're looking at the mirror. In the mirror, you're looking at... you. You scoundrel! Oh, fuck. I've been bitten by that before. Open your damn door. I know you're here. You're behind the counter. There's nothing stopping you from opening the damn door. You're a one-man shop. You can just turn on the lights and open the door. Really? Okay. I'm down for that. Yeah, he does just drive. He does just ride a bike to work every day. This guy right here. I've actually seen him get absolutely creamed on this bike before. It was hilarious. Well, yeah, and it'll be winter. You have to deal with temps. I've always wondered what this back room here is for, because it feels like it was meant to, like, hold your package or something, and then it was never implemented. And of course, Topless moved the buttons so you couldn't just do this and just, you know, poke them from here. Hey, buddy. Good buddy, good pal, good sir. Yes, yes, look at me. Turn on the lights. Open the door. Yes, I know. I know, my head is through the wall. But. Door. It's right there. You can open it. I can't get the rest of my body through the wall, only my head. But you can do this. I believe in you. You can make a difference. You can open the door. I wish I could see the clock from here, but the clock is unfortunately behind me. We're half an hour away, I think. It occurs to me, I could have probably seen Tiamo ride up had I been looking. I had dangerous thoughts, I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I was very tempted to smash his window. But that would be more money to pay for than I have actually at all. So. You know, there was a mod at one point that actually would synchronize the prices day to day to either the current real price or the historical price for a given period of time back in, like, 94. Which is kind of fun. You know, it wouldn't be all that hard to make a mod that just synchronized the weather with a real place too. That'd be a fun idea. Topple said if it's not released by New Year's, he's going to release it for free, so he's down to crunch time. Oh, absolutely he is. Yeah, if he said that. Listen, I need to buy some sausages. Can you open the door? Also sugar and yeast, but sausages, because I'm hungry. I'm going to eat them raw, like a machine in front of you. It's kind of fucked up, right? Hey, he's open.
No morjesta tiski ja tiskit koneeseen.
One buck off. Ha ha! One at a time or just whole pack packaging and all? What are you... Oh yeah, just eating the entire package like that, yeah. You eat the plastic, otherwise you might get the germs all over you, you know? That's how you avoid salmonella. You just eat the plastic. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that spark plug socket new? Because I feel like that wasn't there before. Not micro, macro plastics. You gotta get it. They're macro plastics. They're large. It's the entire bag. Oh, you did? Oh, you did. Fuck me. Okay, fair enough. Streamer memory skills doing well too. Yep. The getting the tools checked off that mental box of yes, I have acquired things. It's been there for years? Okay. Yeah, it's been like a year solid, give or take, probably a little bit more than that since I've played this game. So I'm honestly I put 500 hours into it. I beat the game. I've done just about everything you can in the game. But it's just been like a year, so I'm like, was that or no? I cannot forget the juice frog. Can you imagine the disappointment if I had forgotten the juice frog? Right, that was so long ago. Was it the screwdriver that was added later then? I know something was added to the toolkit later on. Martin Cedo Pants is one of his early videos on My Summer Car. I think it was Martin Cedo Pants. It might have been someone else. They parodied it and they drank from a bottle of Juice Frog. Oh, maybe it was Grace Still Plays. It was Grace Still Plays. Grace Still Plays. He made a bottle of Juice Frog that he drank from, and obviously it was just an old bleach bottle. YouTube demonetized the video for being unsafe. Which, I mean, fair. He did technically drink from a bottle, like an empty bottle of bleach. But fuck. And away we go. He started watching Great years ago. He changed his content to target a younger audience. He's still entertaining, but the content just isn't my thing. Yeah, honestly, yeah. More recently, he's gotten more into playing demos of indie games, which I'm kind of a fan of. Still really targeted at a younger audience. I really, really loved his My Summer Car series. It was it was so good. But he ran into the same thing that I did, where eventually it comes to a point where you start modding the game because there's nothing left to do. You've done everything. So you mod in the mansion and the stake and the... Yeah. Like, there is, like, you know, 400 hours of content in this game. But in 500 hours, you've played 400 hours. Right? I wonder if we'll still have access to that during in my winter car. Because that'll, given that there's apparently going to be like racing out here on the lake, that could be a lifesaver. I would almost guarantee there will be places where you will just go through the ice. I don't know where they'll be. I don't know what they'll look like. Hopefully they'll be obvious so you don't, you know, barrel your car into it. But I would bet there will be spots where you can just drive through the ice, and that's a soft game over. You've been watching a dude named Grill Master. He plays the same... Ooh. Let's have a look. Grill Master. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit subscribe on that and have a look closer look at it later. But that looks neat. Ooh, smells like ham in here. I don't know why it suddenly smells like ham in here, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. It smells like ham, and I like that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Actually, you know what? No, I do know why. Because there's been a ham upstairs in the oven for 2.5 hours. It just suddenly hit just now like a wave. Okay, yeah. That's sort of like, Dangerously Funny, who does, honestly, similar stuff to Gray at this point, but, um, it is very much, like, to give you an idea, because of the hours that he posts at, which is kind of funny, he's ended up in a situation where he pretty consistently, ends up with, like, he's deliberately quiet and chill. And it's deliberately so that you can fall asleep to it. I'll leave that in there. But, like, and every so often he'll just release, like, a 3-hour supercut of his videos with a title like, So You Can Sleep. Just, like, it's... Sure. Like, he fully recognizes that people sleep to his videos, and just... fine with it. And he plays a lot of simulator games as well. Unlike Gray, who plays a lot of Grand Theft Auto. Although he's played a lot less lately, but he got hard into Grand Theft Auto 5 challenges, which was really weird because like it didn't really fit his previous stuff. God, it smells good in here. God damn. Based on what I've been hearing other YouTubers in this space say, it sounds like he's planning to release a new video soonish. So the answer to that is yes. Yes. We've also seen like 2 different people beat his fuse video. You know, the massive popping a massive fuse video. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him come back and be like, "Hey, I got a bigger one." I know. You know what? I think what really killed the momentum of his return is he was trying to do educational videos, which I can appreciate from a, wanting to make educational videos perspective. I get it. At the same time, though, his channel was never an educational channel. It was never a channel you went to learn stuff. It was a channel you went to watch him make his neighbor's lights brown out for fun, because he was melting tools in his attic. Like, exactly. You like Rob has upload schedule. It's about 1 video a year, and everyone goes crazy in the comments. He still streams every day, but he intentionally neglects YouTube and is turned into a meme. You know what? That's a totally fair thing to do. Honestly. You pay fuck all, sir. No. The hay bale job pays so badly. Like, god damn. Actually, I'm gonna need one of these. Two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. Honestly, his videos are very niche these days. Like they were the source of a lot of memes, but they're niche now. Is he gonna do the thing where it teleports the bottle back to the ground? No? Okay. Or we're just getting I mean, no, no, it's the kids that are wrong. Come on. I love that drinking this, because it's concentrate, it doesn't decrease your thirst, it decreases your hunger, increases your thirst because it's dehydrating you, which is actually realistic. There we go. That's an accurate statement. Hang on. There we go. I was thirsty. Don't. It's fine. There's so many things wrong with what's going on here. The Wii is not 19. Shut up. I didn't literally pull out all three of my Wii's last night. And then realized I couldn't find my sensor bar. Three Wii's, two sets of video cables, one power supply, and no sensor bar. God damn it. Why are you trying to make everybody in this chat feel old? You know, that's illegal. You know that, right? Where are you? There's one of these. This one. And then you guys. Uh, uh-huh. Yeah, that doesn't go in there yet. God, it's been so long. I need pistons technically could go in now. Good news is none of these appear to be particularly bad shape. There we go. Why are you being so rude? Don't remind me in a year someone on YouTube is going to intentionally pour beer into one. Wow. It's true they're not Canadian because they would have happened years ago. Legal drinking age here is 18. I will never not laugh a little bit in my head about how the engine, despite being over here. Oh, you guys can't hear it. About how this makes the car make noise. I mean, you say that, but that being Andrea can suck my dick. Anyway, um, hmm. Where is it? Where's my head gasket? I cannot find. There it is. It was blending in. Yeah, that's what I wanted. There we go. There you are. Canada has a population of 41 million compared to the U.S. population of 340. If we assume that 1 out of every 5 is an idiot, you have a lot less of them. I mean, that's, not wrong. Although I think the ratio in this case is probably more important. No, that's gonna be like... We're getting up to, like, lug nuts now. There it is. Alright, so next, let's get this guy on. Oh, that was the right size. And I just realized I am doing that in the wrong order. Flywheel. You're in favor of removing warning labels from products, removing liability. I mean, the problem with that, as fun as it sounds, and kind of reasonable in some ways, the problem with that is then you have companies who will deliberately just release bad products because they can get away with it. In general, I do agree. There is a certain level of you stupid idiot to go around, but at the same time... Is that all of the transmission bolts? I think it is. I don't think it bolts on anywhere else. Oh, I mean, okay, fair enough. In that case, yes. But I mean, still. How was I supposed to know that mixing the Windex and the bleach was a bad idea if nobody told me? By the way, don't do that. That's how. That's just don't. It's bad for your health. You'll melt your lungs. Same reaction, yeah. Ammonia and bleach, or chlorine, technically. Alright, so next, let's build out this side.
Hello?
Oh, fuck me.
Hello.
I left the door open. Pretty much first thing you had to do is a do not mix these list? Yep, sounds about right. Yes, if you leave the door open, wasps will, yeah. I think they go away if you save and reload, but... Yeah. Topless has a funny sense of humor. Trying to remember the order of things on here. Like, I know that this guy goes there. You have to be a special kind of someone to mix cleaning products that know what you're doing. I mean, or just your average person that wants a stronger clean, right? If something is dirty and you know, well, bleach works well, but I want it to be faster. So if I mix it with, this other products, maybe it will be. Like, it's a thing that happens all the time. Like, it's not a rare event. Which is in its own way terrifying, I will admit. I've admittedly never made chlorine gas in my house or anyone else. Yeah, but you've actually thought about what you're doing. You've got to understand there are people that wander about in this world that genuinely are just daft. And will do things like that without thinking about them or the consequences therein. Does my brother fall into that category? No, actually. No. He's actually a volunteer firefighter, volunteer for search and rescue. He does tree trimming for a living. He's basically doing good. Oh yeah.
Kuka siellä on?
I'm hoping this clears the bug. The wasp. Alright, I think we're good. But yeah, no, he like volunteer search and rescue, firefighting as a volunteer. He's he does tree trimming for like obscene amounts of money. Like he's doing good. Like, he's one of those people that they call in when somebody's just, like, stuck in the middle of nowhere, and he brings his own boat. Like, he's got himself a wooden, he's got himself a plastic boat that he can carry himself, equipped with a car battery and a motor that he's attached to it, and he can just it'll go for like 6 hours on the charge. It's actually really impressively cool. I feel like I missed where that was supposed to go. But I don't know where that was supposed to go. I forget. Engine plate. Between the flywheel... Oh. Wait, no, I did... I put something there. I did not put something there. Fuck. You used to be able to just do that and then you could pop it off. By the way, if you do see me making mistakes like that, feel free to yell at me in the chat. I do appreciate not having to go back and redo work. It's way more scary when it happens in the commercial environment too. So one of my friends got hired as a server at a restaurant. One evening there was a horrid smell coming out of the kitchen. The manager had mixed bleach with ammonia floor cleaner and claimed the burning in your lungs meant it works better. Needless to say, they evacuated the restaurant and called the fire department. As they should, yeah. Especially if there was customers in the restaurant, like there's a lot of reasons that that's a bad thing. Liability is just one of them. There we go. Now we're back where we were, and that plate's installed. Drop the engine again. Drop the engine again. That can't go there. Where does this go? Just go on the flywheel. Have I just, like... Well, I mean, it's the whole clutch plate, really. Which would go over here. And I wasn't thinking through why I couldn't figure where it went, because it's part of the clutch assembly, which means it has to be up against this thing. Can you tell it's been a minute since I've assembled the Satsuma? There we go. Now we should have gears. And I need... Come on, I'm not even that dirty, fly. Bug off. Where is the last piece of the puzzle? There's a thing that goes on there. It's a gear. Not a gear. It's a cog, technically. And it can't go on, and the belt can't go on there until it's there. What an air filter. You know what? Topless should let us take the top off and flip it upside down. What's the digging bar used for? You can use it to, like, if you bend the suspension on your car out of shape, you can use it to straighten it out. Well, you can use it to attempt to straighten it out. Success is, you might. Okay. If you jack up your suspension, you can use it to mostly straighten stuff out. It won't pass inspection, though. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You gotta pay, Futari. Or get the numbers extremely close, which you can do. You can get it if you're very lucky. It is technically possible. Just incredibly unlikely. Where the hell? Like, is it under the engine? Am I blind? The thing that goes on here... Oh, there... Found it. I've only seen the jack part and I was like, "Ayo, what the fuck?" The jack part. Oh, you mean the messing up the... Yeah, fair. Also, hey, Bren, how you doing? I don't know, I just closed that. I'm not done. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Do this next. Can't really tune it yet, though. That's fine. That comes later.
Hei, olen Simo Kumppani lehdestä. Minulla olisi juuri sinulle.
I don't want your magazine. Go away. You're fine, just feet and back hurt? Ah, yes. Age. Alright, next. We can put the oil filter on. You're baking a lot today. Oh yeah? Where are you baking? Gonna need a starter, I think. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird building the engine modless. Not even the mod that gives me the ability to see bolt sizes. Been a very long time since I've done that. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, what else do we need? I mean, spark plugs, they can go in whenever. That bit there would be... Not this, but might as well. I did? In fairness, I think I forgot to enable basically everything. Yes. Actually, that's so much better. What the hell? Anyway. I will note that that's like a 20 FPS hit, though. Can you talk about how the bump sound plays? Yeah, no, it plays from the end. It plays from the car. Don't you know? Engines, when dropped, independent of their relative locations, the car is what makes the sound. Physics. It's weird though, since it shouldn't happen, especially since the component that triggers the event is on the car. And yet, physics prevails and ensures that in all scenarios, the car produces the sound. I'm gonna leave off the air filter for now. That stuff goes in the car. This stuff is all car. I think I've got the engine built. Anyone see anything missing that I haven't noted as missing, other than spark plugs, that bit there, and the air filter? Because I think I've got it all. I'm excited to build a new car. My winter car. Hell to the yes. The real question is, do we immediately quit our job, or do we try it out for a couple days? Or I get quit. I mean, I guess really you just get fired, but... Gotta try at least... Oh, for sure. No, I would probably do, a couple of in-game days at least. Thing is, if you get fired, you have to make a new save since there's no turn back then. Well, yes and no. You get fired, you can't get rehired, but you can make money in other ways. It's, as far as I can tell, it's intended to be not a soft game over if you lose that job. My understanding is it's very much a you can then continue playing and doing everything other than working at that job. As far as, from what I recall, the job was described as a factory line job, so probably just doing this for a couple hours. Just moving stuff from A to B, over and over. Does anyone remember where you get the RPM gauge as opposed to the clock? So basically, boring shit probably evens it. Yeah, exactly. The goal, I think, is to make you want to not do that job. It's probably going to pay decently well. Small dirt track, thank you. It's probably going to pay decently well, but it's also going to just be not a job that you, the player, wants to do. Because it's just going to be, put the blue thing in the red thing. Put the blue thing in the red thing, you know? Alright, I think it's time to start assembling the car. However, it's also nighttime. So that's going to be a tomorrow project. We're going to assemble the car. Although, I am actually thinking about it. Because I almost forgot about this. But one of the triggers for Uncle to become available so you can start his whole quest line is your passenger seat. Why the passenger seat? I don't know. I feel like it should be this size. No longer only the oh, what is it now? Is it scheduled restarts? Because it feels like the answer that's coming is they schedule restarts. Aw, spamming P doesn't make you infinitely dirty anymore. Oh, so in the situations where you need it most to not be doing stuff, to not be using all your memory.
Ai, ai, ai.
God damn it, drunk man. Well then. Must be a storm outside. Yep. Just gonna sit well back from the TV. Because I don't know how the TV reacts to thunder and lightning. They're very frightening, you see. You know, this would make, like, an actually really cool wallpaper. Get rid of the UI elements and just have this. Okay. Also sad that that light no longer stays permanently on.
Ai, 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 ai.
It also occurs to me that knowing Topless, leaving that light on at night has a chance of catching your house on fire. Okay, so let's begin. Engine and car, driver's seat installed, and rear left trail arm. I suppose that is a fairly complete car. Feels a bit steep, though. Technically, you could just slap all the parts you need into the engine bay on it and call it a day until you have the van. You're not wrong, but I feel like just the passenger seat check was good enough. The people that know about the trick are going to do it. The people that don't are going to play the game normal. Right? You know, I'm just glad that Topless hasn't made us go on a map-spanning journey to find every single individual piece. Because, like, he could have. He could also have had us, made us have to deal with wearing out brakes and stuff. Of course, now I'm giving him ideas if he ever watches this, but... No mod to tell me bolt size, by the way. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. So, yeah, screenshot mode. Hell yeah. Yes. Oh, I suppose the strut is necessary, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Although that actually probably has to go on first, but still. I'm trying to remember where the actual bolts are in this thing. I mean, you and I both have made mods, but fair. Very attached. Also very attached. It amuses me to no end that there is nothing in the game that uses the size 15 socket. Not a single damn thing. Okay. Where are you, my other toolkit that has a ruler in it? Where'd I leave it? Did anyone see it? Where's the black toolkit? Okay, then. There it is. It was blending in. Alright. And then... Because why not? Ooh. Where did that go? Why does it only sometimes tell you you've got the wrong size? Very odd. Oh, right, I need to actually attach that first. I love how the jack just can't do its job. Because the game's physics kind of just drags it around a bit. By which I mean, I hate that the jack can't do its job because the game physics just bend it around a bit. Alright, now let's go to the rear. Actually, no, let's not. I'm gonna end my stream right now because I'm starting to hurt, and I have learned to listen to my body, so. I hope everyone's had a good time. I'll probably stream again tomorrow, I don't know. We'll find out. As I said earlier, I'm not committing to times, I'm not committing to days. Hey, Tiger Plays, you caught me right at the end here. But yeah, I'm not committing to times or days, but I am going to stream more than I have been, which is 0. Do the training first? Okay. I'll do that. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, this is, yeah, I'm coming back. I hope you guys have enjoyed though, and I will end the stream after I've done all my push-ups and sit-ups and stuff that Brennan and DM actually both purchased. I think someone just got into a car accident just outside my backyard. Okay then, anyway.
it. Yes. Have a good night, everyone. I can see it hear me, so I'm assuming you can hear me going up.
But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Forget collapsing. I think there's ham upstairs, so I'm gonna go have some ham. Have a good night, everyone. See you probably tomorrow, to be honest.